What? Good luck returning it. It's been like 3 weeks. I mean, you can if you want, but I'm pretty sure there was some still on it. My dresser. Was that? Yeah, it's washed. It's in the dresser. I have no clue. No. Alright, I'm live. Have fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen. YouTube side of things is up. Dash, thank you for the 6 months straight resub. Howdy, brother. How we doing? Luna, you're fine. No, you're fine. What up? Alright, I'm live. Have fun. I was just letting you know, real quick. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, how we doing? Let's throw on Talia sessions. Ugh, hairline still receding. Nice. Or we'll throw on Diana sessions. And we're gonna do some editing.
We pretty much take it all. Fridges and
Fridges, dishwasher, I don't know. Let me deactivate this real quick. Let me do I just realized my Elgato camera hub reset. Zoom that into 20, and then let's reactivate this. Bang, there we go. That's a lot better.
Every Tuesday at Topgolf, golf is half off. Those pre-swing waggles, half off. That pre-swing smile, half off. Celebrating high scores with friends, half off. It's golf, it's half off. It's half off golf every Tuesday at Topgolf.
And 1-800-CONTACTS makes it so easy to renew your prescription or order new contacts.
There's that. No, they're fine. If you want to take them out to the roof, you can, but they're good. Exactly, so they're fine. All right, folks. Let me. It's up here. If you're gonna relax, hey. What's wrong? And let's do this. File, Remux recording. good, mommy? Come here. She was. So you did that. All right, there we go. We need the pits because it's the pits. Let's edit. There's all that fun jazz. Let's go downloads. Why am I not able to?
Anyways, the LTA can sit here and say that, oh, it's like the final bit of positioning and like group stage. But the reality
Why is this not popping up?
directly going after this weekend by the hand of the team that directly eliminates them. This isn't regular season where you're waiting on, you know, certain results to happen.
Artless AI voiceover
Dude, what is going on right now?
words into voices you never thought you had. Simply pick one out of the many voices that best fits your video, select your desired language.
Why am I not able to add any sound?
So in case you missed the past week, this week got a little bit more, not controversial, but a little bit more unexpected than we were anticipating due to one absolutely massive upset that occurred on behalf of 100 Thieves getting upset by Shopify Rebellion. That single best of 3 series now means that Shopify is guaranteed double eliminations. They play up against Team Liquid this upcoming week, and 100 Thieves has to make sure that they can survive and are basically on elimination mode from this point forward. If they lose at all at any point, they are done. I want to give a massive shout out to anybody that was watching the games on Saturday with us.
So okay, it's still going to browser for some reason. Okay, well, fuck it.
I had to get back to the dogs.
Fine,
But
it's good enough.
the crowd was absolutely amazing. It helped them.
Okay.
Playoffs are here. I know what you might be thinking. Well, wait, the LTA says playoffs are here. I know what you might be thinking. Well, wait, the LTA says this is the final part of group stage. Luna, what are you crying for?
Wait.
What?
All right, let's move those over there. Move this over here.
Playoffs are here. I know what you might be thinking. Well, wait, the LTA said that this is the final part of group stage. Luna, what are you crying for? What? She literally just wants a carrot. Anyways, the LTA can sit here and say that, oh, this is like the final bit of positioning and like group stage, but the reality is 2 teams are directly going home after this weekend by the hand of the team that directly eliminates them. This isn't regular season where you're waiting on, you know, certain results to happen based on prior matchups. No, it's like literally just win this series and move on, because it's not like you get double elimination anyways.
Into the pit! Into the pit! Everyone get in here!
So in case you missed the past week, this week got a little bit more, not controversial, but a little bit more unexpected than we were anticipating due to one.
I need LCS Twitter or LTA Twitter. LTA North. I'm assuming they go over the final standings. Or do they have a graphic? No, they don't have a graphic. Nice. How about Liquipedia LTA split 2? No, I need the North. I need the North, not the South. I love that when you Google the South, the South comes up before the North when you Google it. That's fantastic, huh? Let me put this up here. Let's put this. We need an alpha glow on this. Luna, Coco. There's the black. There's the black. And then we need a picture from Flickr. Oh, I love this photo. Hold up. Boom, look at that. Bang. Bang.
Absolutely massive upset that occurred on behalf of 100 Thieves getting upset by Shopify Rebellion. That single best of 3 series now means that Shopify is guaranteed double elimination as they play up against Team Liquid this upcoming week, and 100 Thieves has to make sure that they can survive and are basically on elimination mode from this point forward. If they lose at all at any point, they are done. I want to give a massive shout out to anybody that was watching the games on Saturday with us in New York City. I showed up a little bit late, had an event to do, and had to leave a little bit early because I had to get back for the dogs. But the crowd was absolutely amazing. It helped that we had some amazing bangers between Cloud9 and Team Liquid. I heard that the first game was a stomp. I wasn't there for that, but the second game was unbelievable, and people were freaking out the entire time. It was fantastic. I cannot believe that Team Liquid lost that. Surprising to me. Like, I'm just sitting there like, okay, surely. They're like, okay, surely they have enough to end it here. But like, it's a throwback to a very specific reference on this channel.
Hey, Amber, how we doing?
CLG back in 2019, Game 1
How we
of
doing?
Summer Playoffs. And CLG had a zero
Just editing on my side.
and could not be stopped. Like, you could not end the game against them because they cleared all your waves so quick that you had no pushing pressure at all. Similar thing happened here. Similar thing happened here. Some great games all around. I don't want to spend too much time on them because obviously we have games upcoming in literally 24 hours. Not much else to review. So I just want to issue one quick correction on the rendezvous from yesterday. I asked whether 100 Thieves...
Okay, I need Twitter. Doing good, bro. Nice. We love to hear that. Happy life. That's all that matters. I need to find the picture. You're editing too? No, yeah. Nice not edit alone, ain't it? that. It's the one thing that sucks about editing is whenever you're doing it alone, it can be a little bit boring. So doing it live is kind of nice.
On the rendezvous from yesterday, I asked whether 100 Thieves actually did something at the after party event. I didn't see their tweet that said that they were giving out cards. It was weird that the LTA had like this whole tweet thread about what every different org is doing at the after party, or like at the Spirit Blossom event that they were doing. 100 Thieves was there and engaging and activating, but they notably didn't tweet out about it in their thread. I don't know if they just didn't know at the time, maybe, but at a minimum, 100 Thieves was there, and they still are doing all these things. I'll get into even more of that, which should reassure some 100 Thieves fans as to hopefully them staying, but we'll talk about that here in a minute. Let's go over to LTA Fantasy while I put the pasta in, because I'm hungry for lunch.
As always, if you're new around here, it is not too late to join the Shy Knockers, our LTA Fantasy community. As always, if you're new around here, it is never too late to join the Shy Knockers. We are the LTA Fantasy group that represents my Discord, my community. We are 94 strong. Be sure to join if you want to have a good time, when there's a lot of discussions that happen over on our Discord channel in esports and esports live if it's within 24 hours of results. But boy, oh, there's pornos that got fucked less than I've had on this week. This, my friends, is what... Never mind. That intro is no longer relevant. I read it, the wrong matchup. But man, that would have been great if I could have used it. But boy, this, my friends, is what we call a bounce back. Bouncing back to the top 10. And that's even after bounce back. Bouncing back to the top 10. And that's even after Sniper delivered a 0.9 game on Aurelia. And that's with, for context, that's with the bonus. I guess that he would pick Aurelia, got a 1.7 champion bonus multiplier, and still didn't even get a full point, which knocked down his average. Now, luckily, the biggest winner of the week was Saint. Dear God, did he absolutely smurf it. I got the bonus on Ari as well with the 1.5. Just absolutely well with the 1 point. Unbelievable carry performance from him to catapult me back into the top 10. And overall, I am very happy with where everything ended up, with the exception of the 100 Thieves players who beyond let me down. So let's look at the schedule for this week. It is the final week of best of threes, and we've got very close matchups all around. There is no safe pick at all, barring probably the Team Liquid versus Shopify game, because in case you need a reminder, Spawn and his belt are now back in North America. So whether you think Team Liquid might falter this week a little bit, or whether you think they're going to step up because he's here, sometimes it does take a little bit of time for the things that he wants to push a little bit harder on to get implemented. I think either way, Team Liquid is going to probably body the shit out of Shopify. Cloud9 versus FlyQuest is a toss-up in every way, shape, or form. Lion versus Dig, like, I think Lion should have the advantage there. I think Lion is, like, head and shoulders, like, 5th, 6th with 100 Thieves. And Dig and Disguise are just, unfortunately, towards the bottom of everything. But just remember, this is an elimination game for both Lion and Dig, and 100T in Disguise. Nerves start playing a factor in this portion of things, because now if you are done here, you're done. You might be out of a job too, because there will be teams that I'd imagine probably want to try and make a last minute change if they can, going into Worlds or going into Summer Split. Oh man, this makes fantasy tough this week. I feel comfortable keeping 100 Thieves players, that they will bounce back. Like, I like my lineup in terms of the two players I have here. Maybe like Sniper so low that like you don't want to sell him. Anybody that I sell him for is going to be ridiculous. Only hey, LifeX, how we doing?
Ridiculous.
Like, even
Bro,
what is she? What is up with her today? Like, even luckily Fudge, who only got 18 points last week. Wow, that's shocking. Oh, I've got 1.7 remaining budget to work with. Hell yeah. Okay, nice. I can upgrade just a little bit. I don't think Impact's really gonna do all that much. I mean, I know they got 2-0'd, but I don't like, if TL's gonna win, I don't think it's on his back. Across your other
Licorice definitely.
Oh boy, the one that's currently. I'm trying to figure out like the best way to handle that one, but For now, I'm just having fun with it. Experimenting a little. See what I like, see what I don't. Oh, relax, 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 relax. There you go. Go. Pet restaurant. Yeah. Second one leaving me now. They all leave me. But I knew he was going. He gave me a heads up 2 or 3 months ago, but he texted me today that his lease is officially signed. Like he's officially going on my birthday too, of all days. Brother said, hey, I'm going to dip, and to add an extra fuck you, I'm going to do it on your birthday. I was like, nice. Nice, Daniel. Thanks. So he's going to miss my birthday party too. That dick. Good this past week. Got a lot of points, but they are going against Dignitas as well. I think that's probably the smartest pickup of the bunch. I think I go with a Poppy is probably the most likely. Okay, what of the 1.5 champions is he more likely to play? We've seen him play Gwen before. We've seen him play Gragas. Aurelia somehow dropped to 1.5 now that it's been picked. The Shen is not really a Licorice champion. I think I'm going to go with Gwen. I think that makes sense. What I don't... Oh, actually, wait a minute. I really don't like this. I don't like the idea of having 3 players from one individual team. I'm actually going to remove Licorice. Never mind. And, oh, this might be controversial. Maybe it's not. Maybe... Oh, the ultimate question. The question here is, do I favor C9 over out? But I can also change out support, get rid of Busio, and grab Vulcan as well. Since they're both the same amount of points, they're going to get around the same. It's just a matter of who you think is going to win. That's what I'm going to take him out. So, interesting thing about that. I'm thinking of going to MSG tomorrow to watch the game. Not like actually going in the arena, but they have like those viewing parties outside, and like 7th Avenue is nuts. And I kind of want to be there. Like, I just want to go and experience the vibes of everything. I think it'd be nuts. I don't know if you've seen the videos of it. This is what it looked like after they won. Like this. Yeah, this is after game 4. Like, come on. Oh man, it's gonna be fun. A little less chaotic than Philly. I mean, have you seen the side talk videos with the Knicks? Individual matchup, and I'm placing all my luck on one side or the other. Given that technically for the teams in the upper bracket, so like Cloud9, FlyQuest, TL, Shopify, Reliant, this week doesn't actually matter. Even though it matters for seeding, like you lose nothing of this. You basically have 2 weeks straight now where matches kind of don't matter for them. They can't be eliminated, but you're just trying to fine tune. I'm going to place my faith in C9 this upcoming weekend. Don't ask me why. I just have a good feeling about it. Why not? What 1.5 champion could we get here? Karma, Janet. Oh, it's nice. So it's all the enchanters that are on that particular. Let's go Renata Glask. Why not for Vulcan? And then I think top lane, that gives me enough. I will be able to grab Thanatos as well, which I really, really like. Renekton on him, I think, is like the safest pick of 1.3. Fine. But there's a chance that he gets the Rumble. Let's go with the Rumble. Why not? So that I think I'm fine with. I've got FBI as my only player from 100 Thieves, even though I think they have an easy matchup. Just their fantasy points I don't feel like have been worth it. I could technically grab Quid if Quid's going to have a day, but I feel like Saint's more likely to have a day against Dignitas than Quid is against 100 Thieves with current pacing. So yeah, I think I'm going to remain exactly as is and keep FBI. That's it. In terms of my official predictions, I'm saying C9, I'm saying Lion, I'm saying TL, and I'm saying 100 Thieves. All right, there we go. Now this last portion here, I do need to cut out some of the end. I'm already at 5 minutes. And I opened up a little bit, but I think I opened up a little too much.
100 Thieves. So there were a few other headlines that I wanted to close out this particular video with, one of which was the whole Griffin situation. For those of you that don't know, he's basically an LS protege, and I know there's some people that are going to be like, oh, another LS protege. Do we really need another one in the league? Yes, he's
What
a
up, what
phenomenal
up?
talent at a young age that I think should get
Who's
us.
calling? Hold up, somebody's calling. My dad's calling. Hey, what's up?
Seen your old stomping grounds. I seen my first Fayetteville sign.
Uh-oh. Good old Vietnam. You're close to Raleigh then.
Oh, dude, I made a really good time. I'm only a half hour outside the house.
Really?
I did it. It's gonna be 5 hours flat.
Wow. From Harrisburg to Raleigh. That's nuts.
I didn't hit much traffic. I didn't average under 80, probably.
Yeah. I mean, I could pull it off in like 6. I mean, Fayetteville's another hour, realistically. But,
Is that what it is?
yeah, right around. I was going to say, because I can typically, like on a good day with really good traffic, I could do it in like 6:15, 6:20.
That's what and I didn't hit much traffic. I slowed down a little bit when everything merged onto 95, the bypass.
Yeah.
But then it moved along pretty good. And went around, always go around 295 because that always moves, and it even told me to. I was surprised.
Huh.
I very seldom go straight down 95 through Richmond.
Yeah.
There always seems to be construction or something in Richmond.
I mean, I'm not going to do it purely because I'm not trying to get another ticket. So I'm not. I got PTSD from that specific stretch. I'd rather not ever have to deal with again.
Just call me. Oh, there's Mommy.
All right,
Let me call you back.
Yep.
I'll call you back.
Have fun.
Bye-bye.
My dad will call back in a minute here.
Was the whole Griffin situation. For those of you that don't know, he's basically an LS protege, and I know there's some people that are going to be like, oh, another LS protege. Do we really need another one in the league? Yes, he's a phenomenal talent at a young age that I think should get a spot on an org at some point, and at least for now, given that 6-man rosters are becoming a thing, would be great to train up. And it looks like 100 Thieves might be stepping up into that thing. Would be great.
Gallery. Bang. Bang.
These might be stepping up into that slot as Jungle Juice, who is the general manager, or well, actually, no, he's not general manager. He's now VP of esports. Not only is like, hey, if you want to come stream from the compound, come stream from the compound, which is like, maybe could happen, and it'd be a great replacement for River too. Whenever River does decide to do his mandatory military service, whether that's this year or next year. So that's a great headline that we could possibly have another young talent that's coming back to North America that could do well. That was in T1 system. The other thing I was gonna say is that HBO Max is back, so the LCS could be back.
So if it comes to Knicks versus Pacers, do you have faith that the Knicks can beat them? No, absolutely not. Knicks realistically should have already lost this series. Should be 4-1 Boston. Those first 2 games should have went Boston's way. Like, I'm not delusional. I'm well aware of how this should have gone. I mean, glad that obviously they're still, around and kicking. But I am under no delusion that that Indy's not the best team in the East right now by a wide margin. Hey, Mary, how we doing? Free chill up here. Yeah, if you want to just put it in the general Discord, in my my main thing, down to talk about content ideas, stuff like that in general. think it would have been the Cavs if they didn't have so many injuries. I mean, maybe. I don't know. And injuries are tough. Like they're a tough one to plan or a tough one to figure out. I mean, and obviously Boston now with Tatum out is a whole different animal. Doing well, thanks. Yeah. Donovan Mitchell. Oh, dude, Donovan Mitchell was great. Okay, let me get this. Boom. Let me put an alpha glow on this. Black. Black. Let's just put this in the middle.
HBO Max is back, so the LCS could be back, right? Could be. Probably won't, but it could be. But I ended up settling on just opening.
Not too bad. Just editing. Getting some stuff done that I need to do. I'm curious to see how this segment turns out. I need to do a lot of editing on this. I just
Putting
rambled.
up with you guys a little bit because of a recent tweet that Cadril put out that I know isn't necessarily applicable to me, but I tend to be a little bit on the more critical side of things when it comes to content, especially when it comes to like covering the business side of things and pointing out the holes. And again, I always try to be constructive with things, but like I'm well aware that like some of the negativity that I put out there can be jarring. I don't think I ever disparage like the product itself and say like the product is shit. Like I don't think I've ever said like we are terrible as a region. We suck. You shouldn't be watching us. Why would you do this? Like that's a sentiment that we know is around like with the co-streamers of North America where it's like because they're watching every other region.
Let me do that. There we go. There we go. Let me check this. I should go and follow it on Instagram too. Hey, thanks. You doing editing things live? Yeah, I always edit stuff live, just to give me like kind of like a boost to like starting up stream, and kicking things off a little bit more here. Gives me a reason to start everything and then transition into games, but also like it's two birds one stone type thing. Like, I'm gonna be editing no matter what, and I'd rather edit it in a way that like I can pause and talk to people, and then like try and do some extra stuff with this rather than just like if I'm editing on my own alone, siloed in, there's like nothing else going on. It's like I'll get it done, but does that have much value? Maybe not. It's not like enough people are watching this on stream to like spoil videos that they won't tune in to the finished thing the next day.
North America, where it's like because they're watching every other region, they then in turn look at North America and be like, wow, this is crap. I don't agree with that. I personally find a lot of entertainment in our region, and I'm proud of our region, regardless of the flaws that we may have. It's on us to fix it, and I think we are dealing with this cycle of it's easy for everybody else around the world to just dunk on us. It is. And we become the punching bag region. And we become the punching bag for quite literally.
Oh, I need to edit. Oh, my dad's calling me back. Hang on. Hey.
Hey, did you watch that video I sent you?
No, let me watch it now.
Watch the one with the lady telling about. It's pretty interesting. I don't fully understand it. You would understand it, but.
Let me.
I scroll on TikTok and just listen to stuff while I'm driving.
Swap accounts. Probably shouldn't be scrolling on TikTok while you're driving, but.
I'm not scrolling. I just put it on and when it's done, I just it's in my lap and I swipe up one and listen to the next one and listen to the next one.
Yeah.
I don't know how to find a podcast to listen to something. Or I do that. I don't know how you do that.
Dude, this girl is like two or like a minute in to this video and still hasn't said. Holy shit. I'm just. Is she using TikTok Shop?
No, what she's doing is selling. She's a middle person for doing ads for people. Something about on the internet, how to people want to advertise. She never went to college or anything. She just did it herself. And she said, I'm going to explain to you. She goes, I make 7 figures a year doing this, and I never went to college. I flunked out of college, wasn't very smart, but I figured this out, and I'm a middle person for companies who want to advertise.
And this is going to take
And I started doing it myself. She goes, I make anywhere from 150 to 100,000 a month.
So I'm a media buyer. What that means is I have clients, I run their net ads, their TikTok ads, and I do their email marketing.
And it sounded interesting.
Totally online.
And it's all done with the internet.
Just watching a bunch of YouTube videos. Again, they don't need to do these things. You can't get a degree in management.
You understand that 10
on
times
social
better
media,
than I do.
creating videos. No, this is actually running their ads, making them profitable. This is
She talks about different. She goes, I used AI for a lot of it.
Yeah.
Because I set up everything using AI.
She works in she basically works in ad marketing. She basically works in ad marketing. Like she's an independent ad marketer.
Right, that's an ad. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she just does it for big companies.
Yeah.
She went on LinkedIn and sent proposals to people. People started buying in. And she goes, this is what I do now. I'm living very, very well. And you could do it too. It's not hard.
No, well look, that's the nature of a lot of jobs, in business, in especially marketing. You can go on YouTube, learn the basics of it, and especially like
that's what she did.
Look, whenever I want to create, like 90% of like my content creation and stuff like that is just all like the things that I improved on to eventually make money off of it. I just learned from YouTube and TikTok and like learning from others.
Right.
Now she's filling a niche that like it is a very specific hole that like not many people would be able to. If everybody rushed to this, nobody would be able to do it. The reason she makes the money she does is because she's one of the only ones doing it.
Right.
And she's early to it, but that bubble will be filled pretty quick.
Yeah, but I mean, something to look at. You never know. Take a stab at it.
No, I wouldn't want. I know the people that do this. Like I know it's basically like your sales department in a way.
Right.
It's a lot of cold outreach. A lot. Like a lot of.
Well, I figured that it's cold calls.
Oh, it's cold calls, it's emails, like it's a lot of upfront setup. Once you get the ball rolling, it's not too bad. But the initial haul on it, if you have a life at all, is tough.
Right. But I figure that shit pops up.
Yeah.
I listen to her and I'm like, I'll send it to David.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
That's what I want to do is marketing. But
I mean, the biggest thing if you can make money on it, I'm trying to work on my like a separate second channel on TikTok is if you want to make decent money, what you do is you get in the affiliate program once you hit 10,000 subs, and you find products that you think are like genuinely useful and that people might like, and you make videos promoting them. And every sale you get a commission of, and it's stupid the amount of money that people make on it.
Oh, I see them all the time. I'm like, they must be making, and it comes up every 5 minutes when you're watching TikTok. These 3 pair of pants for $25 and blah blah blah. People find their little niche, and like you said, if you could sell a couple hundred pairs here, a couple hundred of this, a couple hundred of that, it adds up quick.
Yeah.
I mean, like you do with your equipment whenever you're, like your microphones and all that other stuff you advertise.
That was good. Yeah, I got a sponsor for them, so it's like I'm pushing their stuff. You get a cut of sales that you make, as long as people go through your link and use your code.
Right.
But
no, I just thought I was listening to it. I was like, I'll send it to David. Never know.
yeah, those ones are interesting. A lot of times it's people scamming a little bit, or like really kind of like living.
A lot of them, they want you to buy into their website. Do this, do that. But at least this girl was honest. She says, I don't want to buy. You don't have to sign into me or make a comment or anything.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's a catch somewhere along the line.
Oh, what she's probably not saying is how much she worked a week to get it.
Yeah.
Up front, at least.
If she's making the money she said she's making, it was worth the work.
Yeah, I mean, look at Mr. Beast. Like, he's a good example.
Yep.
No college degree. When he graduated high school, like him and his friends just studied, like, just because they enjoyed watching YouTube videos. They studied the YouTube algorithm for 6 straight months, and then decided afterwards, like, once we learn this thing and we understand it, we'll know how to make a video on it, and from there it might be rough around the edges, but we'll work on that as we go. And they dedicated all their time and life to it, and you know what? It worked. It worked really goddamn well.
Yeah, he made out all right.
Yeah. Billionaire, doing well.
Young.
Yep.
Now just having fun.
Yep.
Getting paid to have fun.
Well, I mean, he works a lot. Like, a lot.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
envy,
good.
like...
He respects his job.
Yeah.
The money he's making.
Yep.
You know, a lot of people don't. They're like, well, at least he does. I mean, that's the good thing.
That's funny. The videos that made him popular were the dumbest things in the world initially. Like, he understood. Like, he literally sit down on a chair in front of a camera for 9 hours straight and count to a certain number, or say a certain word X many times. But people would actually, like, it would be like a 2-hour long video or like 5-hour long video, and people would sit there and, like, there's no way he actually did this, right? It's a loop, surely. And they watched the entire fucking thing to watch and make sure that he did this, that he did the right, or that he did what he said. And then people are like, okay, this dude will do anything. Jesus Christ. So then whenever he started doing bigger challenges, like, you know, burying himself alive for 24 hours, it's like, okay, well, we know this dude will commit. We've seen him commit to other things. So, okay, well, let's watch this. And then it just blew up from there.
So whatever he did, it worked.
Nope.
He did all right.
Yep. Right. Yep. So.
I'm running out of gas here. I want to get off I don't want to get off till I get to my exit.
Yeah, good luck. You might not get that choice.
Well, I got less than 7 miles to go, so.
Of gas or mileage?
Mileage, and I'm on E.
Oh, Jesus. Don't run out of gas in the middle.
I'm trying. Oh, I know.
You don't. There's certain. Look, Raleigh's not bad, but the areas between it, you don't need the clan coming out.
I gotta get off at 6 miles. So I should be alright. I'm pretty sure I got 6 miles in me.
If you run out of gas, don't say I didn't warn you.
I should be alright.
Should is the very key word there.
Trying to, Mummy has it's somewhere on there. It'll tell you how many miles you got till empty. Well, there's a bunch of. Maybe I'll just get off here. There's a strip. There's a big mall here.
I would do that.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off here. Get gas. If there's a mall, there's a gas station.
Definitely.
Because I was gonna top Mummy's gas off, and I said, I should make it, because I made it in her car when I've had it totally full. I made it all the way to Myrtle Beach without stop.
Jesus.
All right, what's the closest one? 0.3 of a mile left. Sounds like a plan, Sam.
Well.
One. All right, babe. Well, I'll let you go.
All right, I'm gonna get back to streaming, so I'll let you go.
Have fun.
I will. Love you.
All right, love you.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't think he knew, but he might not have known that I was talking live on cam, so I didn't want to thank him just in case. I knew we were just shooting the shit, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind, but like.
Struggles that I personally am having in life. And like I try to everybody else. But I will note that like some of the negativity and pessimism within my content does come from individual struggles that I personally am having in life. And like I try to talk with them, and I try to talk about them with my wife, and I try to talk about them with friends that I do have. But like the reality is, I think I'm gonna use this as a bit of a therapy session. If you want to tune out, tune out. I'll catch you later. But this is why some of the stuff impacts me here. I've always wondered why 100 Thieves would never take a chance on me.
I'm not including that fucking piece in there. I mean, I'll show it here since this is the fucking outtakes, but like I'm not including that piece in there. I don't know why the fuck I thought that would be that deep. Way too personal.
LCS, or I've always wondered why 100 Thieves impacts me here. I've always wondered why impacts me here. I've always wondered why 100 Thieves would never take a chance on me as an individual creator, because I look at Barstool and I look at Dave Portnoy and what he does in terms of the talent recruitment. I feel like, maybe I feel like I've proven myself to be a valuable asset for the org, but I just sit here and wonder, like, okay, well, I guess if that's not just going to happen, maybe it's because, I mean, I get it. I'm small, really small relative to the others that are around 100 Thieves, but maybe they could take a chance on me and build me up. It's not the only spot in my life that I don't feel like I'm getting chances taken on me, and I can't really talk about some of the others of it, but just, I mean, everybody can relate where you kind of struggle in certain aspects of work and life. But I'm trying my hardest, and dude, life just sometimes really beats you down. It feels like for
that's where we cut it off.
Stuff impacts me here. But I'm trying my hardest, and dude, life just sometimes really beats you down. It feels like for Emily and I, like we've needed a financial break for a while now. Like things have been tight post COVID. Like ever since like things came back, like we had like realistically since moving out here to Jersey City, like things just got really, really tight. We moved out here for that reason, to try and like start prepping for like the next stage of life. But like every time that we start to make progress towards that, it feels like something happens and like sets us back to square one. It's just like we need to catch a break somewhere. Because of that, I tend to get frustrated with like where I'm at in my situation in life. Partially obviously due to my own responsibility. A lot of that not. Like it's part of the political game that it's just out of your control with certain things. And I do let that fester and like come off in some areas of my content in League, like because League kind of provides like this indirect outlet for me whenever there is a glaring problem with like the LTA or the finances, to like really press the wound and kind of like let off some steam from other areas, which I get is not like the healthiest thing to do, but I also can't talk about anything else. So I don't really have a better outlet other than just like letting the passion flow through in that area and try and overcome just some of this crap and provide an outlet. Because dude, there's days like today where I'm just sitting here like it's beating me down so bad that it's almost crippling. Like it's almost like, it's not depression for me, because like depression, I know, like when I've seen people have it, and Emily's had it at points. I'm not going to touch on her personal life. Like I've seen depression in its purest form. It's not that, because like I'm going to actively tell myself after I'm done recording here and after this uploads, or at least like uploads to the cloud, like go out, work out, do things like try and clear my headspace and mental space. But dude, it's hard, and I know that comes through on my content as well, and I know I can be negative at points, and I've tried over the last few weeks to like really kind of see the more positive angles of things, like build up some of the excitement where I can and where like it's genuinely believable for me. But for the LTA, I'd imagine like there's a lot of people that are in spots that I'm in, if not worse, like way worse. Like I realize like just this picture here, what you're looking at is incredibly privileged, and by all means, like I'll acknowledge that I've worked hard to get to this point, and like my struggle is not the same as other people's struggle at all. But I think that does feed into like some of the sentiment around the LTA. Is like I feel like everybody around me is echoing some sort of sense of struggle, and it comes through in how we perceive to even talk about the things that we love as well. So I would encourage everybody to do the thing that I'm going to try and do when it comes to my content, when it comes to things moving forward. Like I'll be critical when I have to be. You can't just avoid like certain topics, certain things if they're not right. Try to always end on a positive. Try and have some sort of positive impact in some way, shape, or form. And the thing that has validated me in terms of like in my mind that I know at least I'm doing something right is the watch parties that we have consistently here in New York. I know those are a positive impact for people. I know the smiles that come on people's faces whenever they get to watch the big plays at a bar with somebody else are incredibly positive, and I want to keep working on that front as much as I can, as much as my life will allow me to. Don't take this whole section as me saying that like I'm pulling Travis and going the Gathering route. No.
Teach golf?
Respect.
Yeah. But I'll be honest with you, like the teaching golf thing, like Emily and I have talked about it. Like, if I made enough money to not have to do that, I wouldn't. So it's like I understand that I am making a positive impact on that, and maybe the one that we do in Hoboken on Sundays, like that I can do without issue. But just like the commute to Queens is like 2 hours each way, and on Sundays it kills me. I love the impact that I make on it. I do. The thing that eats at me on that is that it's 4 hours of my day that I lose, and not only just for commuting, and on top of that, the losing my Saturday night sucks. Like having a 9 to 5, like because I enjoy going out, spending time with friends, and like having a social life, and losing one day of that really really eats at me. And I love teaching the kids. I love the actual thing that I do there. But the way the things that go into making that happen suck. Like it just is what it is. But that's what I was like in the winter I'll be starting up I'm helping start up lessons for kids here in Hoboken. Which I think is going to be great because that's like it's like a 12-minute bike ride to go teach there, and it's just going to be like 2 hours, pays well, and I don't have to sacrifice my Sunday night or my Saturday night. I don't have to sacrifice like all these different things just to do it. But it's like I don't know. The one thing I don't know if I talked about this here. I think I've talked about it privately. But if I could, one of the things I would love to do if content ever took off, this is only possible if content took off to the point where I could quit, like I could stop my like 9 to 5 job. If I could do that, I would love to teach high school golf. I would love to be a high school golf coach. Oh my God, would that be so much fun? Dude, if there's one side job that I would love in life, if I had the time to do it, and like obviously I could financially support myself, because obviously coaching golf doesn't really pay all that much. Dude, that was the one thing I didn't have in high school. Like I had a coach that he was nice. Like he was really nice. I don't want to shit talk at all. Coach McBride, if you for some reason see this, I love you. He wasn't able to actually help me. He didn't know, like he was the teacher that kind of got like, he was the one teacher that golfed that was like, I'll take the extra pay, coach, and do this thing. And it was good, but my experience was almost entirely good because of a coach from a different high school who my dad was friends with that helped me out. Like, for example, I was the only student from my junior year on that was good enough to go towards districts, regionals, and state level competition. And my high school coach, like, he would obviously drive us to events, obviously, because like the school has to provide transportation for me to get there, unless your parents sign off to take you, et cetera, and all that. And he would take me to events and like our matches, but like he didn't think to schedule a practice round. Like he didn't think like at any point during the year, like I'm thinking from week one is like, okay, this is going to be the course that like I'm going to be playing. Like these are the 4 courses that like are our playoff things. We need to try and get out there at some point in time. And I took it upon myself for my junior year, the one other person that I thought might qualify to do a practice round with just us to get out there. But I would have really appreciated like the level above that if he would have helped schedule a practice round and like tried to help me get there. Luckily, the coach from the other school at one of our matches was like, "Hey, are you getting a practice round in at the next course?" And I said, "No, like my coach hasn't done anything. I'm trying to figure out something for myself." He said, "Well, why don't you go with us? We're doing a practice round on this Saturday. I know your dad like drives to work in that direction. He'll have him drop you off at our school, and we'll take you, and we'll drive back. He can pick you up and all that." And I was like, "Great, thank you." Like somebody is stepping in and fucking doing the things that my coach should have done in the first place. And my coach did nothing to help me with college golf. He did nothing to educate me on like what it takes to get to collegiate level, which I had I known earlier, I might have been able to work harder for that, maybe. I don't. There was a lot of things that like I wanted in my coach, and I didn't get. And I feel like me teaching like me having the unique experience that I do in being a PGA professional, working a lot with junior programs in college and beyond, and having very intimate understandings of what it takes to go pro in golf, as well as the content side of things and like the many different options. If you love golf, how you can make it a career. I would love to help kids fucking like understand that, and not just like young kids, but like high school kids that can make decisions that actually can like take those steps if they want to. Like I would love to help kids do that, but I can't with my 9-to-5 job. Like in my current like role that I'm in, I could never do that in a million years, because you need off by like 2:00 every day to be at the course for practice. And like I know the different things that we'd be trying at practice and like the different skill sets we would work on each and every day. Like it, like I really do think I could genuinely make high school golf one of the most fun experiences for every student that's on my team. Hands down, bar none, from the good kids to the guys who are filling out the roster and trying to finish fourth or like fifth or sixth just to get a score in for our team. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, I could fucking do it great with it. But I cannot do that until, like, if I get lucky and things take off with content. It's the only way. But man, would that be fun to do. Oh, I wish. I fucking wish. But anyways, let's get back to betting.
No. Respect to him for
About
understanding
making golf content. When was the last time I uploaded a video to this? A year ago, give or take. And like I tried to do golf commentary content because I couldn't like it. The reality is I just couldn't make it work. So I did like a video of like me practicing. Yeah, the hair was an interesting choice. Oh dude, I wasn't even like an introduction to the channel. This is, funnily enough, the course that I teach the kids at.
Good morning again. It is
out in Queens. I taught myself how to do shot tracers like at a very amateur level.
I'll take that.
On Adobe After Effects.
I'm over.
When was this? March 2024. So this is last year. I just didn't have time.
Not doing anything with the PGA.
But oh man, dude, this. So this was like, oh god. And this is like me. This is like my first ever attempt at doing it.
Try and make sure I'm really rolling my hand.
This one I didn't. Did I have shot tracers on this? Oh yeah, I did have shot tracers on this. Fun editing the no, it's a pain in the ass. I fucking hate it. Oh my god. So backstory for this one. Emily's mom got married. Oh, dude, it sucks because you have to edit like individual points of the ball like going up. Like you have to go frame by frame and trace the ball and then adjust the speed of it going. Dude, it sucks. It fucking sucks. Like if you want to ever do a golf channel, pay an editor. Like you gotta pay an editor to do it. If you can put the footage out there, oh, dude, paying an editor will be like, I'm telling you, you give like this is what I said to 100 Thieves. You give me an editor, I promise you I'll get the fucking footage. I will get the footage, and I promise you we will have a successful golf channel. I can make sure we have an upload each and every week, maybe twice a week. But like the story behind this video is we were out in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. What was it? What was the golf course? Hang on, what was the golf course called? It was... Emily, do you remember where your mom got married at in PA? Golf courses. I'm just trying. Tioga County, PA.
I got nachos down from the Cheesecake Factory if you wanted that.
I'm good, thank you though.
Well, it's obviously the Cheesecake
I think it was Countersport. Was it Countersport? Was this the course? Countersport Golf Club. Yeah, this is it. This is the course. So, to give you an idea on the map of like how in the middle of nowhere this is, let me just keep scrolling out. Like it's when I tell you it's in the middle of fucking nowhere, it's legitimately in the middle of fucking nowhere. But so Emily's mom got married, and like the closest McDonald's was like an hour away, and they were gonna go into town and go shopping, and I was just like, okay, well, I don't care to go shopping at all.
4 over on the front 9. I started.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna drive 35 minutes that way, take the car, and I'm just gonna go play 18 holes of golf and walk. I walked this entire round in 3 hours. Showed up to the club and was like, hey, do you have I called in to make sure they had lefty rentals, and the guy's like, I don't even have a driver. I literally have irons, and that's it. And like literally, this was the iron set that I was playing with. This is it. This is like everything they had that was lefty, and we're talking like a flat putter and old as shit clubs.
Old school bag.
And an old school bag. It was so much fun though. It was legitimately so much fun. And the views from this course were
from the fairway, but
incredible.
On to the next hole.
Like absolutely incredible. Like dogleg left, par 4.
Green is all the way down there. Looks like a little bit of a long one, but we'll see.
But I think I bailed this one out left. I noticed I was like lifting it up. Yeah, like bailed out that way. This is my first time playing all year. I didn't even have matching shorts and a shirt. But like, it was a beautiful course. 2 over. I really needed facial hair.
Track.
This is my signature when I hit it bad. Drop the club and catch it.
I think this hole is a really long par 4. Shot.
I had a blind shot that I had no clue where to hit it to. Just hit it like up over the trees and somehow was up on the green. And missed the birdie putt just short. But where's the 1 hole? Hold up. This is my best swing of the day. I was wearing running shoes that had no grip at all, so I couldn't hold a stance at all.
Absolute dart.
Hit it.
Feet. Let's make a putt.
Watch this ball come back. Watch this.
Oh, you gotta hit it. That was the line.
Left it short. You son of a bitch.
Make it easier for myself. Got the out. So try and.
Where's it at? Oh yeah, there's this big fucking tree in the middle of the fairway. Some bullshit. I left the wedge shot way out. Had to make this for par.
That's a par.
So I was what? 2, 3 over going into the next hole. This shot, this view is nuts. This is what I'm telling you. I know I could do golf content. I know I could. The second I got up there, I was like, look at this. Look at this view. Look at this shot. Come on.
That's a par.
Like, I could finding random golf courses in the middle of nowhere. And then, get this.
All right, 100 yards on the dot, but pin
One
in
of the
front and wind in
members
our face.
came
So
out
This is similar to that par 3
and
shot that we saw me
apologized
take earlier.
for not having lefty clubs to me. Like, legit came out and apologized. I mean, by all means, this was not a difficult course. I shot in the 70s
100
with
yards
these
out would
with
normally
just
be
these
bread and
irons and a
butter.
putter.
I could attack
So it's
these
not a
pins
hard course at all,
any
but
day,
it's beautiful.
any time. Nice little 54 degree right in there.
It's courses like this,
Maybe
this
even
that
like
just
a
make you
knockdown 50,
appreciate
but
golf.
this it
Oh,
just
yeah.
didn't work out, so we got to chip in
This
a
again, this I love this. This is what makes golf.
Was that? I got it. Thank you, though. Yeah.
We saw you over here when we played.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, you can hit a golf ball.
It's a little difficult with Reynolds. Can't judge the distance all that well.
I apologize. I'm a member here. I wish we had some clubs that were at least playable.
I mean, I'm 6 over, so I would not say that they're unplayable.
Okay, all right. Now, a
It's
little
just-
pressure here. You got an audience.
Fine by me. The more, the
All
better.
right. Hey, I wish you well.
Thanks.
The audience, the crowd's going wild.
I like
I
the pressure. What can
I
say?
fucking love golf, man.
Thank you.
I love golf. Dude, it just doesn't. And look at this. Look at this nice little par 4 up the hill to the right. Looking back on this, dear God, this swing is so bad. Like, so bad. Look at. Let me slow this down as quick as I can. 0.25. Look at how far out I'm taking this. This club starts here. Okay. That's the angle that it goes out in. Just for me to drop it and slot it down under here. And like literally just slapstick it. It's literally like a hot, like I'm just like chopping at it. It's so bad. Like I really got to bring it more inside. Like
So what you heard on that previous hole was one of the members asked if they could hold the course private, and it
like it's just, oh God, that swing is disgusting.
definite no.
And then I do this bullshit.
Could not get comfortable over that one whatsoever.
Yeah, no shit, you can't get comfortable over it because I was aimed way over there and trying to hit a fade. No shit, you couldn't get comfortable, you dumbass. Some of the clubs not. So they all had normal grips. I had mid-sized grips on my iron, so already it wasn't like the best feel for my hands, but that's like standard anytime you rent clubs. For the most part, lengthwise they were fine. But I had no clue on the loss of like the pitching wedge or anything else like that. Like there was no range, no nothing. So like I'm hitting these irons and trying to feel out distances as I went with the round. Like try and get a general idea. You get an idea like after you hit like a 7-iron and you see how far it goes relative to your normal shot. Like you can kind of guesstimate. Which is why like I was close to greens, but I was never. I had 2 birdies.
Try and save par here.
That I was really proud of on par 5s, but like. By the way, this is just stupid. Okay, I'm 45 yards out to an elevated tucked pin.
And then we go from there.
With a wedge that I don't know the exact distance of.
That is definitely deep over putting.
And put it on the green, the way back. This is it had to have been at least a 55-foot bender. Watch this shit.
Money, let's go.
That's
I was
stupid.
not expecting to make that.
That's
at all.
stupid.
I was just hoping
there's
to
no reason
get
to
it
make that.
with the right
I'm sorry,
speed,
but there's no reason.
the right
at
line.
all.
Let it finish somewhere
that
near the
shouldn't
hole.
happen.
The fact that we made that, incredible. Let's go. One hole left.
That's so
If I can par
dumb.
This, I'll be
like
really,
the worst
really
part is I can feel it. I remember that exact putt because it's so stupid that I made it.
Before I show you the view, one thing that I always look for at these courses, let me catch my breath, is how could you tip out the course if you wanted to? And there's a little tee box way back there that you could build to really make this hole difficult. The reason why I'm out of breath is I just traversed this whole thing uphill. As for the view though, this is the 11th hole, but it's our closing hole. 428
so pretty.
yards.
That's so
straight
pretty.
downhill and then dog leg left. Let's get it.
I tried to muscle the shit out of that ball. Pulled it.
That is incredible. Cannot recommend this course enough if you're out in the area. Again, not the most difficult, but just a very fun course to play. If you have a driver, it makes it a little bit easier.
Oh, dude,
but
the day was perfect.
even with irons,
It was
still
perfect.
a lot of fun.
70 degrees and
Again,
sunny.
thank you to Countersport Golf Club for the holes. Look at the end of it. Any better.
Like this is just, oh, like look at that. Look at that view. Like let me just pull me down. That's golf right there. That's, oh, dude, that makes me want to go play right now. Shit. The birds chirp. Bro, I can't. If you ever come to Boston, you should go golf at Granite Links.
Absolutely incredible round. Some
Finished 3 over, broke 40 with rental clubs.
great shots down
I
the
was so
stretch.
happy, bro.
Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the round. If you want to see more golf content, hopefully I can get that to you as time goes on. Unfortunately, as I said, New York City is not very friendly to golf rounds.
Yeah, and it wasn't. I uploaded some shorts to this channel that was like my World Am rounds and like unboxing of like my World Am stuff from last year, and like I'll keep this channel active whenever I do like golf stuff. But like, might as well. The official shirt, yeah. No, crocodiles, bunch of other stuff. I saw the winner from 1988 was from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Good old method. I think my dad like keeps his head in the camera on this at one point. Where'd he? Let's open up the goodie bag. Didn't World Golf Amateur hat. No, I guess it's cut out. I don't know. Day 0 of the Myrtle Beach World Amateurs in the books, and I did not win any skins. It was just a practice round, but you still have money and skins. Any thoughts on Lav Golf's putter? Like, let me see. Hold up. Lav Golf putter. Oh, those. I don't mind these. Like, hey, whatever you got to do, that's fine. Like, you do you. I forgot Rick Shields. Yeah. Me personally, hold up. Me personally, I've had the same putter since 2012, and I'm never changing. I'm never changing my putter ever. just because I think like with the putter, like there's not enough technological advances that like warrant getting a new putter if you are comfortable with it. Head cover is Tobacco Road, by the way. Do I think 100 Thieves already does make golf merch? They already do. A lot of it's like very like hipster trendy stuff, which is not really my forte necessarily. But this was the first thing I bought in college. It's a Scotty Cameron Select Newport 2, 15 gram weights on both sides. I take, as you can tell, I take very good care of this. Obviously there's going to be some marks. This is like 12 years old at this point, or well, no, 13 years old at this point. But the mills are still like in very, very good condition. I protect this thing with my life because it's like the most important part of my golf bag. You can customize. Yeah, all Scotty Camerons, you can adjust these weights if you want to make it heavier or lighter, or like heavier on the toe and lighter on the heel. I know some people prefer the silver one. I really like the black one personally. Just always have. On market, these things at the time, I don't know what it's at now, but it was $450. My school was sponsored by Titleist, so I got this for $125. That was all my work study money in college. The first semester went to this putter and Wendy's. A lot of Wendy's. But have you guys heard of Tobacco Road? I'm curious. If you haven't, I'm about to show you because it's one of the most insane courses you'll ever see in your life. Never? Oh, this is going to be fun. Great. Pick your golf YouTuber. Do we do Luke Kwan? Do we do Foreplay, which is Barstool guys? Or we could do No Laying Up. Today, I don't know, let's see. Scotty, Cameron. You like Luke? Alright, we'll do Luke then. Okay, lowest I'm seeing on eBay is like 500 right now. Minimum. Yeah, they don't even make, I don't even think they make the blacks anymore. It's just all silver. Yeah, they don't even make them that way. They've also changed the design of the Newport 2 just a little bit. But it's normally $449, so I'm trying to see. Scotty Cameron Newport 2, black, left hand. $2.5. It's not the same as a 2. Custom. That's really worn in a little bit. He didn't take great care of that. Yeah, so I could probably get 500 for my putter right now if I sold it. But I never will. I'm never selling that putter. It's going to be my putter for life. I legitimately will never have another putter in my... I will die with that thing.
We got our first golf trip. Ryan Fitzpatrick is coming up to hang with us. We're doing spring training with your team and our big match.
Anyways.
Oh my God!
This might be the most fun golf course in the U.S. This place has crazy slopes around the greens, elevation changes, blind shots, and bunkers everywhere. Tobacco Road really sets itself apart from any other golf course I've ever played.
And we got to play it for free every weekend. Every weekend in college. We could just call up and be like, hey, Sunday, 11 o'clock, can we get like a threesome from our school coming up? And as long as we called before everybody else, we were fine. Now we're all booked up. Fine. Let's check. It's $300 per person to play this course, and we played it for fucking free.
I'm going to be playing with Sean Walsh, and we're playing in high, which will be perfect.
Awesome. That is awesome.
Like Tobacco Road, and I can't wait to show you guys this place.
That's awesome.
The clubhouse is literally just a log cabin in the middle of the fucking trees.
First hole, Tobacco Road. I wish we came here like maybe a month early, 3 weeks early, something like that, because it's somewhat dormant right now, but it's not too bad. It's a little bit rainy today. I also got 2 jackets on, so it's a little nippy out here, Sean.
A little bit cold.
A little cold. I'm gonna go with driver, par 5.
This is the opening shot. You're literally going through these. Okay, we're actually gonna watch the foreplay just because they play it
I
during
remember it being
peak
one
conditions.
of the most visually stunning places I've ever been.
I think everyone was pretty shocked.
Oh, this will show you the practice screen. It's unreal.
Right now. Look at this practice screen.
The camera doesn't do it justice, but watch what happens when he drops the ball.
We are gonna get. We are gonna get killed today. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Imagine I do this on the course. Look, I was trying to go up there. Like, imagine I do that on the course. I think you will. Yeah, I would imagine so.
I'm Martha. Hello. I'm.
I think Martha's actually a graduate from the school that I went to.
Severe.
Everywhere they're straight place.
Okay, they do flyovers. It is 240 yards to clear this 5-yard wide little sliver to get to the middle of the fairway. This opens up once you get past the 2 mounds, but you have to get through those mounds.
On a long par 5. He is making an arrow with those 2 mounds, so your line is straight through the middle of them. The small bunker out there was strategically placed for you to aim at.
And then you have to go up over the other mounds.
It's a 2.5, 3-shot hole, depending on where your drive ends up.
And the whole green just like after this bunker just like slopes ridiculously.
I dunked it! Oh my god, lucky. Oh, it's real lucky.
Be fine. Best golf courses in the world.
Trent is a machine, man.
Right through.
Close to the green.
But that's not even. Hold up. Where's my favorite hole?
And true Strand's fashion, it gives you a natural
road. It's
struggles. Speaking of long. Hey,
tweeted
number 5.
Okay, this hole is stupid. Stupid. It's 322 yards, but if you go straight from the tee box to the green over here, it's like 285 uphill, but it's drivable. But you have to hit this narrow little sliver, otherwise you were in bunkers, or you can play the one like 85 shot over to here and be fine. But the green,
so hitting driver is totally
if you miss a putt on this green by half an inch,
one of the most contested
you're done.
Debates of
you're done. You're legitimately done. So he tried to go for the green.
Oh no. No, stay! No!
I knew it too. I was like, this is coming back to me. You would think a rational person would say,
I'm your number one, yeah. I'm just living that life. Bondage, classic bag, still packed. I get money, you get mad to catch the backside.
Shout out to Trilly for the great ad.
all right, now hit it even a little bit harder.
Nope.
Oh no.
Sit. I don't know what to do.
A nice chip from Frankie, and he sets up for an 8-foot par putt.
This right here.
All I know is that anyone with working arms and working eyes and a working brain should be able to put this ball somewhere near the hole.
It would be his first of the day.
Oh my. Go. Come on. No way. No way.
Oh no at Tobacco Road is like exponentially worse than an oh no anywhere else.
No way. Be gone. No way. No. Come on.
There's no way this ball's gonna leave. There's no way this ball's gonna keep going.
Don't.
There's no way this ball's
You
gonna keep
can't.
going.
Oh, no way.
You're gonna speed. Stop. Stop.
They're gonna speed.
Stop.
They're gonna
Stop.
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 They're gonna speed. Stop. Stop. She goes. No. No.
maybe the best moment in foreplay history. I feel bad for Frankie, but I also feel good because
Bro, it's so
I like
good.
that it can also
It's
happen
so
to
good,
you.
and it's happened
That's
to
the worst
everybody.
thing I've
No matter
ever done in a golf
what
course.
skill level you're at, it has happened to all of us.
Holy shit! How is that possible, bro? It's a 7-foot putt.
He went from 7 feet to off the green.
Surely he will get up this hill. Oh no. Not again.
Oh yeah, it's happened to me once.
Give me my wedge. Throw me my wedge. I can't do this. That putt was for par. I'm gonna make a 10. No way. No, dude.
Third time's a charm for the struggling Borelli.
Bro,
It's a quad.
it's so...
Here's your cool head cover, though.
Putter cover didn't have on that one.
The nightmare front 9 continues.
It's insane. And then the 8th hole. First and foremost, this shot is brilliant. Whoever...
Off to make 3 is
This
one of the
green
longer
is
ones
just
on
dumb.
the course.
To the front of the green, it's 160. To the back right is 220.
The big
Or I think it's
thing
like
is to
210.
make sure you get it to the correct tier on the green, or in Trent's case, be able to at least hit the ball right-handed.
It's so nuts.
There's these crazy mounds and dunes and bunkers.
And then where's...
And you learn that, like, for the most part, they're not really in play. What sucks is if you miss, you don't have to miss by a ton, but when you miss, you can just end up in horrible.
Would you get a drone? Yeah. Oh, the best part, again, Paul flies drones professionally. If content ever took off, I'd literally just have Paul do all my drone work. He does it for the army. Dude, we'd smurf content on that front. So bad. So bad.
Horrible spots.
Where's the...
They got nothing better to do? Get back in your car.
This par 5,
This
the
was
flag stick
actually the
is
first hole that
15
Strong
feet
saw.
tall.
It showcases the quote, to do or not to do of his work. Feast or famine.
For a viewer. The thing is, this course is not hard. Once you play it a few times and those blind shots are no longer blind and you know where to put the ball, everything kind of funnels to different areas and it actually becomes very easy. Tour pros would light this course up like a Christmas tree. It'd be so like it would make your normal golfer feel so shitty about themselves. But the reality is this course just is not like overly complicated.
Impossible. You can't run it up right into the green. Like,
This green is protected,
bird's eye
but like
view.
everything bowls
The green's
down. So if you could, like, even
You
if
can't
you
run
land
it
in
up
the
right-
rough
you
up
have
here,
to take
it
this
will
thing
bowl down onto the
215
green.
with like a fucking Phil Mickelson. Tread.
I did end up getting a putter because I only heard the first part. So him calling me a bitch when I couldn't hear it, par for the course. No pun intended.
This hole's
to
beautiful.
Carry the water all down the right side. But water quickly
Beautiful. Water
Yeah,
all on the right
behind
side.
the green. It's like
Oh, my hand. My legs are.
Let me see where's
approach shot. All up.
Who's got that 3?
Where's the last hole? The tee shot on the last hole is just beautiful.
Allows
This is a nice little par 3, 134 yards straight downhill.
This shit. Bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, we drove by at Tranquil's. Look at this bullshit.
Look at this. You can't see shit. You're hitting over a quarry. It's
Yes,
so, and it's
Trent,
245
it is,
yards
in fact,
carry from the tips.
Bullshit. 18 is a par 4 dogleg left with an intimidating waist area you have to carry off the tee. In the grand scheme of things, it is not that far, but it is a daunting look. The play is the stovepipe that will put you towards the center and give
And then it
you a
opens
good
up.
angle into the 2-tiered green.
it up in the air.
Oh no!
Nope. Bye-bye.
Frankie hit a missile
That's over there.
into the wall of bunkers, and I don't think we ever found that ball.
Now,
Nope.
where do I drive?
Best that I, but it happened. You.
This course is just,
In like
it's
a-
unreal. So the designer of it He's passed away since. Mike Strand's golf course. Short but boundary pushing career. He doesn't have many. Pretty much. He doesn't have many, but what he did that I will always appreciate is that he designed courses to utilize the base location that they were on. So the reason why Tobacco Road is so special is because he carves a golf course into the land that's already existing there and tries not to touch it as much. And it makes for some really interesting designs. I played Caledonia down in Myrtle Beach. It's one of my favorite courses in Myrtle Beach, if not one of the best in all of Myrtle Beach, period. Like, it's just it's in Golf Digest 100 greatest public courses. It ranks 58th overall, best in state. It's 28th in South Carolina. Like, it's fantastic. True Blue, also down in Myrtle Beach. Fantastic golf course. Stonehouse, I've never played. Royal Kent, I've never heard of. Oh, no, thanks. I'm good.
But nachos.
Tomorrow, I promise.
But nachos.
I appreciate it tomorrow.
It's nacho cheese.
I know. Thank you. I'm good. I will take a glass of your lemonade iced tea, though.
No.
Okay. Tobacco Road's probably his most famous golf course that he's designed. Tot Hill is beautiful, but I've never played it, and that's it. Or not? That's not all of them. Sorry. Nope.
Hey,
What?
Why didn't you get more lemonade or fruit punch like I said you should get?
I don't know.
You said you're gonna want it.
Look at this. Look at the design. What?
I said, why didn't you get more lemonade or fruit punch like I said you were gonna need?
Just didn't want to. I don't know. Monterey, good golf course design is legitimately, as you said, is art. It's art. Simple as that. And like the best designers know to carve stuff into the land that they're in. The course I worked at my sophomore year was the same way, where it's just like this unbelievable course carved into just like this backdrop of rolling hills in the middle of fucking nowhere, Pennsylvania. Pro Shop was always very modern, but just like beautifully etched into it feels like it's always been there. Also, I love the designs that they would do with the watermelons. The range had like the stone wall that had white tipped hornets that lived there, which I got stung once when picking up balls. Not fun. Not fun at all. Oh, we got course pictures. Oh, even better. Even better. Let's see what we got here. These course pictures aren't really... this par 5. It's just kind of carved into the fucking... That's 13. Blind tee shot down, and then once you're down on the fairway, this is the view from the fairway. Like, trying to etch it up into the green. Oh, just amazing. Rolling hills, random plots of fairway just kind of gently placed on certain hills. Which hole? Oh, this is the par 4 6th hole, I believe, on the front 9. Straight up, like 4 or not that long of a hole. That's the par 3 on the front. This is, which hole is this? I think this is the par 3 on the, oh yeah, this is right after, that's like 14. This second hole, this is like a 50, 60 foot elevation drop. And you're just placing it, like trying to place the ball right down to the fairway. It's, this course is just beautiful. Reese Jones was the designer of this course. And it's just, dude, good golf. And I'm a big believer in walking golf courses, not riding, if you can. And you just connect with nature and like life in a way that you don't get the chance to otherwise. Your allergies fucking hate you, but beyond that, like, it's a great experience. It really is. All right, let's finish up this video because I gotta get this.
Probably need to start pivoting when he did, but it's just tough, man. There are certain things that are rough, and like the state of North American league is much like
That
the
was
state
the
of a lot of
biggest
things here in
detour
North America. where
ever
it's just
that I think
like,
I've ever taken in one of these streams.
stuff, and you're looking for anything to get you on the other side and bring you some optimism in life, and hopefully this channel, hopefully like outside of this section, obviously the videos I put out, the community that can help bring some positivity into people's lives, because man, sometimes we all just need a pick me up, and dear God, do I need one of those right now. Sorry to end it on that note. I won't end it on that note. I won't end it on that note. I'm just saying. Anyways, thank you all for tuning into the pit. The games this weekend I think are going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to have a lot of close matchups, especially towards the bottom.
What?
The table, actually. If 100 Thieves is kind of like
I
down
love you.
potentially in like the slums area, we could have a really close series on our hands. And maybe the top teams will deliver too. But I don't know. We'll see. Let me know which matchup you're most excited for. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye. Let's do -30. Let's do that. You know what? I know it was a little personal, but it's fine. We'll leave it in there. I think that's fine for one episode of the pit. We got Luna in the video. Playoffs are here. I know what you might be thinking. Crying for. What? She literally just wants a. Oh, I need to add I need to add music. Hang on. Let's file, save. We got to close out, reopen. Oh man, I was not expecting to go that deep on other stuff. Hey, Con, how we doing? Let's go Vi. Luna! I don't know what their problem is today. With the mother? Nice.
You want to know something?
What?
I haven't had a single glass of this that's almost gone.
Cheers.
Because you drank it all, bitch!
Yep. Yes, I did.
What?
I said, yes, I apparently did.
Bitch, it's all foggy outside.
Yeah, I know.
What exactly are you looking at?
Pit playoff time. Con, I don't know if you've heard any reviews yet of the weekend's movie, Hurry Up Tomorrow. But I've heard his acting is still not great.
Sit. Oh, yes.
Why is that taking so long?
Good girl. Good girl. Sit.
Oh, you saw the movie? Not. Oh, is that what you saw tonight?
Sit.
I really want to see it just because of the music, obviously. Like, the story I'm not 100% sold on. Like, I know it's basically, like, the story behind his rationale for, like, wanting to retire the Weekend moniker. Like, I understand that. Called Ruse. I saw the... okay. Okay, never mind. But... I know it's not going to be great, and I fully understand that, but I just want to go and listen to that movie. What?
Luna chewed the toilet paper.
A little bit, yeah.
When?
I noticed it earlier today around, like,
Did you chew the toilet paper roll? You noticed earlier when?
whenever I got back from the gym.
Charming.
Yep. Don't get Emily started on the Lilo and Stitch movie. Dear God, she'll come in here fucking talking your ass off. Nope. I see her fixing her hair. That means that she's gonna come on camera. Hello.
Why you call me out like that? Why you do that?
You call me out for all my shit.
I was putting my hair down because I'm going to bed. Bitch.
They are asking, do you like it or not? What you've seen so far of Lilo and Stitch, like all the She said yes.
I think it looks good. I think it might be the best remake yet, but we'll see. Did they hear me?
Yep, they heard you. I love you. Good night. I won't be. Okay, I need. LTA. Kicking. Alright, that let's do. Brush. Lorna! Sip it. Don't know. Alright, there's that, there's that. Cancel, whoops. Alright. Kicking off LTA playoffs. Flicker. Alright, we need some player picks. Oh wait, actually I need day 1. I need Cloud9. I could always clickbait Ari, but I don't think I will. Hey, Travis. I know that guy. How many seats were empty around them? Like, a lot of seats were empty around them. Did I miss? No. How about that Shaden interview? I think it was overblown to hell, personally. The problem that I think a lot of people have, like, is that a lot of players don't have personality, so they kind of, like, took out their frustrations on, like, everybody on him. That's my perception of it, personally. I mean, I think, was he a little bit more, like, you know, do I wish he answered more? Yeah, obviously. But, like, that's also just, I mean, we know Shaden is Shaden at this point. Like, I didn't expect anything different whenever I heard that he's going to get interviewed. And if that's, like, if that's what he wants to push, then fine. Go ahead. We just need other personalities to step up, and I don't. That's where I feel like we're lacking on that front. Like, we have other personalities that are like loud and proud, but not like, I don't know, people just don't like them for whatever reason. Let me do this. Get Blabber's head in there. Get that. Alright, we copy, and then this we filter, blur, Gaussian blur. 2.6, and then we do an adjustment, brightness level. We drop the brightness of that a lot. There we go. And then Premiere. Oh, font change. God damn it. The Pit playoff preview. There we go. All right. That picture is crispy. Then we want FlyQuest. I need a back shot of somebody on Fly. Pause. Pause? Jesus. That'd be good. I kind of like that. The only thing is the lighting's a little sus on his face, but I kind of, you know what, screw it. I'm down. There we go. Bang. Alright, then same thing, we have to cut him out. Or at least like cut the portion of him that we want to have lit up. No. And then we remove all, oh, no, that part we want on. That part we want removed. We want that. We want all of that removed. There we go. That we can move up to there. This we move down below here. And we apply a Gaussian blur. Filter. Blur. Gaussian blur. 2.6. Bang. And then I just need a picture of me in the middle. And then we're good. And then I think I'll have time for one game of League of Legends. Anything else interesting going on in people's lives? All right. To Ren Fair? Nice. I've never been to a Ren Fair. It's just not really been my thing. Like, I see people going, I see all the pictures and stuff, but I respect people that want to go and enjoy it. Is Griffin still live, by the way? I forgot to check. He is live. Let me make sure I follow him.
Name. No. We want to know your Indian name, bro. We don't care about your fake name, dude. All right. We care about your Indian name.
Okay, I'm already following him.
All right, brother.
Nice.
Fuck.
All right, brother.
That's a hell of a thing to come into, by the way. If he's still live, by the way, whenever I get done. Talking about the DJ. Nah. Griffin the player. I think Griffin will be at EDC Vegas, though. I saw John Summons doing a surprise set there. Have I seen any TikToks that have really caught my eye as of late? Oh, I think I can play Darcy's new song. Hold up. Let's see. Ticketmaster. I don't know if you've heard. I don't know if you know who Darcy is. He's like one of my favorite artists right now. Has been for a bit. Let me sign in. He makes a few songs I really, really freaking enjoy. Let me just log in. I can play his Crash Out or Lost Day. Yeah, I heard about that. So do you get when you have two people that butt heads like that? What are you gonna do? Oh, there it is. Let me copy link. I'll send it to my Twitter. I could play you guys his unreleased song that comes out in like 30 minutes. Because I bought tickets to his concert. And this VOD will get deleted anyways, so I don't have to worry about the copyright stuff. Whenever my computer's frozen right now, is it up as the thing exports? I got the SoundCloud drop. Yep, I got the SoundCloud drop. We are just waiting to... There we go. It's just not going to work until this is done encoding. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Aw, shit. It's got 1,500 plays. We're early. But in terms of his like normal stuff, and I'll wait to play the song until this is done encoding so it doesn't like freeze and skip it all. Especially like right in the middle of like when the main drop happens. Nice Travis emote. Why is this not? So the thing I would say about Darcy, he's a brilliant businessman. In addition to, oh, bro, how long is this gonna take to fucking export that? Hey, it's finally done. Let's go. Nice. So, his now wife, his wife is an OnlyFans model, and she does all his content and his shots. So I will play like this is my favorite song of his. voice personally. Very like dark melodic hip hop.
Walking through the snow, 7 in a row. Sun is dipping low like serotonin after shows.
But all of his music videos are promotion for his wife as well. It's brilliant.
When they hitting low, walking at the party, I'm a son at home. Grab it, go and let it go. I pull up close and let it go. Summer when I hit the slow. Species, we got ways to coast. Said the least and did the most. I know we know better, but we up with the whole gang. Shorty with me, bad bang. With me through the whole thing. I like stormy weather. I remember when you told me. Let it fall, call it correct.
I won't play the rest of that because that one is copyright. I don't want too much of this going down. I don't want the YouTube stream cutting off. But he has a very specific sound, obviously. So like I understand that a lot of his songs will sound similar, but I freaking love it. I've been waiting for this song.
Back and forth, driving spot on another flight. Money came, then it went, burn the light. Know you hit different, saw it in your eyes. Tell me when you're ready, tell me when you're trying to slide on a red eye. Move for me, mama, can't forget it, it's a dead eye. Turn it to a feeling, and I think I like it better. Miss on the ceiling, said it's stormy like the weather. We could go wherever, shorty. Take a better to her. I don't fuck with them, how they talk like they knew us. Talk, let me walk through the snow where we grew up. Tears in the city, baby, we can feel it pull up. On a better dark side, shorty got me feeling like a Jedi. Might get crazy, baby, know you
Dark
really
side got me
bad.
feeling like a
Turn
Jedi.
to a
Come
savage
on.
when I'm faded, baby, yes I got a couple voices in my head. No, I said on driving sport on another vibe. Money came, then it went, burn the light. Know you hit different, saw it in your eyes. Tell me when you ready, tell me when you tryna slide on a red eye. Move for me, mama, can't forget it, it's a dead eye. Turn it to a feeling, and I think I like it better. It's on the ceiling, said it's stormy like the weather. We could go wherever, shorty, take a better to her. I don't fuck with them, how they talk like they knew us. Talk, let me walk through the snow where we grew up. Tears in the city, baby, we can feel it pull up. On a better.
I will say he kind of has a Glorp feel to him as well. Like he was Glorp before Glorp. In terms of like the producer and sound.
Tell me if I'm right. Tell me when you ready. Tell me when you tryna slide. Like move for me, mama. Can't forget it. It's a dead eye. Turn it to a villain, and I think I like it better. It's on the ceiling, said it's stormy like the weather. We could go wherever, shorty. Take a better to her. I don't fuck with them, how they talk like they knew us. Talk, let me walk through the snow where we grew up. Tears in the city, baby, we can feel it pull up. On a better.
Outro? Come on. I know he's not gonna be everybody's cup of tea, but he sure as hell is mine. God, I fucking love it. It's just a late night drive vibe every time with him. It's fantastic. Oh. Alright, there we go. That's the screenshot. Let me How do I need to... There we go. And then for both of these, I'm going to do a layer. An outer glow layer. Reduce the size on that ever so slightly. Bang. And then turn up the brightness a little bit more on them. There we go. Let's turn the brightness down on that. There we go. Okay. File. The pit LTA playoffs pit 2. Nice. JPEG save. Yes. All right, let's upload this to YouTube. Still have that on light mode. No, I don't want to upload to my golf channel. How about we not do that? Let's see. Upload real quick. Leak content on the golf channel wouldn't be the first time for a lot of people. Two teams are going home already. For LTA playoffs. No. Win. There we go. Playlist. Let's go. Pit. Next. Title ratings. I wouldn't say fully accurate, but sometime, like I'd say the majority of the time they're pretty close. Yeah, you might be. You might be close to roster changes. Members only to public. 10 a.m. Niches like this, yeah. I mean, you can still... The bigger thing is the title, or like the fucking thumbnail. I think it's really, really important personally. Oh, this video surpassed 1,000 views and has recently been taking off. Nice. I had people come into my comments on this video. I had to block some of them from the fucking channel. I don't know if it'll show it here. I don't know. There were people that were just like, this is a clickbait title. Of course it's marketing. It's like, if you would watch the video for 2 fucking seconds, you would see the head of the LEC tell you that it's not like we can't write these losses off as marketing. You're just clickbaiting. It's like, no, I'm not. Watch the video. I will not watch the video. Okay. And I just I blocked all their fucking comments from my channel. It was like, I ain't seeing any more of your shit. Sorry. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. To the one person that's watching over on YouTube, I want to play this game and just listen to some Darcy music. So I'm gonna turn off the YouTube stream. If you want to keep watching, come on over to Twitch, and we can watch it there. But I just want to be able to listen to some copyrighted music that I know is gonna get muted for this one game that I'm gonna play. So the YouTube stream's about to turn off here in about 3 seconds. Just wanted to give you a heads up. If you want to keep watching, great. If not, I truly appreciate you even stopping by for even just a little bit. So thank you so much, and hope to catch you on the next stream or the next video. Oh God, why did that? All right, let me turn this off. Thoughts on TaylorMade M4s? Ooh, hold up, let me check.